Translation. Narada, very much pleased his father and desired to know all about the energies of Vishnu, the master of all energies. For Narada was the greatest of all sages and greatest of all devotees. Okay. Please respond. Narada, very much pleased his father and desired to know all about the energies of Vishnu, the master of all energies. For Narada was the greatest of all sages and greatest of all devotees, O king. Purport. Lord Brahma, being the creator of all living being in the universe, is originally the father of several well-known sons like Daksha, Chatuhusanas, Narada. In three departments of human knowledge disseminated by the Vedas, namely fruity work, Karma Kanda, transcendental knowledge, Jnana Kanda, and devotional service, Upasana Kanda. Devarshi Narada inherited from his father Brahma devotional service, whereas Daksha inherited his father fruity work, and Sanaka Sanatana inherited from their information about Jnana Kanda, the transcendental knowledge. But out of them all, Narada is described here as the most beloved son of Brahma because of good behavior, obedience and meekness and readiness to render service unto Father. And Narada is famous as the greatest of all sages because of his being the greatest of all devotees. Narada is the spiritual master of many famous devotees of the Lord. He is the spiritual master of Prahlad, Dhruva and Vyasa, and down to the forest animal hunter Kirata. His only business is to turn everyone to transcendental loving service of the Lord. Therefore, all these features of the Narada make him the dearmost son of his father. And all this is due to Narada's being a first-class devotee of the Lord. The devotees are always anxious to know more and more about the Supreme Lord, the master of all energies, and as he confirms in Bhagavad Gita 10:9, Machitaha, Matkata Prana, Bodhayanta Parasparam, Kadayandascha Vam Nityam, Tushyanti Charamanti Cha. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me, their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me. The Supreme Lord is unlimited and his energies are also unlimited. No one can know them completely. Brahmaji, being the greatest living entity within this universe and being directly instructed by the Lord, must know more than anyone else within this universe. Although such knowledge may not be complete, thus it is the duty of everyone to ask about the unlimited Lord from the spiritual master and the receiving succession of Brahma, which descends from Narada to Vyasa, from Vyasa to Sukadeva, and so on. Mama jnanativirandasya jnananjana shilakaya sakshurunmilitam mena tasmai Shri Gurave namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupagada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Mandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapata Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrachadam Sadvaitam Savatudam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Anjalita Shri Shadanatam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Ganta Radha Ganta Namostude Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Chabanu Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mancha Kalpataru Vyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Sunyavati Paschat Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thanks again for coming for Bhagavatam class. So, today we are seeing two verses, as there is no purport in the first verse. So many key words are mentioned here. Priyatamaha, Rikta Adanam Priyatamaha. So that is very important. Rikta Adanam means the one who is actually biological son, inheritor. So here Prabhupada is talking about three inheritor sons. One is Narada, another one is Daksha, another one is four Kumara, Chatur Kumara. It's actually four Kumaras. So, in the whole Veda, what is the meaning of Veda? What is the meaning of Veda? Which is to be known, not knowledge. Veda means something that you should know. That is to be known. It means what? You should know this. So, when you buy one electronic product and they give you manual, that is Veda. That is to be known. And then you should know which watch to put inside the water, which watch you should not put in the water. Just because somebody has a waterproof watch and you don't have waterproof watch, you put inside the water and then you cannot go to the company and say, see, mine is not working, this is working. They will say, did you read the manual or not? Read the manual. Similarly, when Krishna created us, we also created, was not created. Vedas are always existing. Vedas are actually always existing. There is no such thing called Krishna created Vedas. Just like Krishna is always existing, Vedas are also always existing. So Vedas are presented. What they told? How to lead this human life. How to be happy. But we don't want to read the manual. And what we say? No time. We say what? No time. Prabhu, busy. No time. Then we cry. But we have time to cry. We have time to worry. We have time to lament. We have time to go for counseling. We don't have time to read the books. This is actually the Kali Yuga. People have no brain. Manda Sumanta Matayo. What is the verse? Take this verse. No, note this down. Verse 1:10. Manda Sumanta Matayo Manda Bhagya Upatrataha. Prayan Alpai So Sabya Kalavasmin Yugejanaha. Prayan Alpai So Sabya. So this Kali Yuga people, we are so dull. Prayan Alpai Sahasapya Kalavasmin Yugejanaha Mandaha Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Hi Upatrataha. Lazy, misguided. And what? Fight. Like to fight now? Right? We always like to fight each other, right? Among the devotees also what? We fight. Oh, this devotee not listening. He is not listening. And he will say he is not listening. Right? But nobody wants to listen others person. They want everyone to others listen us. But are you listening? No, Prabhu. He is not listening, why I should listen? Prabhu. It's quarrelsome, fighting. And that's why spiritual organization also, so many divisions. In Sri Vaishnavism, you see, Vadakalai and Tenkalai. And then in our movement, we got Gaudiya Math and ISKCON, and then HKM, ISKM, ABCD, EFGH. There are so many things. Of course, we cannot avoid it. So we cannot artificially speak that, no, Prabhu, I don't see any differences. For me, everything is same. I will go to ISKCON, I will go to HKM, I am beyond three modes of material nature. We cannot talk all this nonsense. This is Kali Yuga. So, even though this is not right, the divisions are not right, we have to accept the fact that divisions are there. So, we have to go to the place wherever most properly followed. Just go to the place where they are most 100% nobody follows. Nobody follows 100%. So, who is following the most? And then you go to that person. And then you surrender. Quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky. That's why people are so foolish. They say they have no time, they have no time. But the Veda means that the knowledge that to be known. If you don't know, what will happen? Problem. Birth after birth after birth after birth. If you suppose you got a phone, you don't know how to use the phone, buy a new phone. And then buy a new phone, buy a new phone, buy a new phone. Until when? Until you know how to use the phone. Similarly, we got a body, life after life after life after life, you are buying the body. And then until when you have to buy the body? Until when? Sloka. Until when I have to get the body? Until when? Bhagavad Gita chapter 7, verse 19. So until you come to the platform of understanding Vasudeve Sarvam, until then you always have to take Bahunam Janmanam. When is it going to be Anta? Jnanavan. Until you get the platform of Jnanavan. Until you become knowledgeable and become a big scientist, right? What is Jnanavan? Prabhu, I'm very expert in eating, mating, sleeping, defending. Like Ambani, recently, everybody coming to his marriage is giving gold watch. Everybody. One gold watch, we can finish this. We can do something for the temple. You should go for the marriage and get all the gold watch and sell the gold watch and finish this temple. You don't call ordinary man now. Why you call ordinary man? You call all celebrities. You don't call ordinary man. He is rich. You call Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Rajinikanth, Kamal Hassan. All big people, they go. Everybody is getting gold watch. And then big celebrities are called, and then so many things. Because after some time they'll get divorced. That's another thing. This is Kali Yuga. So until you come to the Jnanavan means, what is Jnanavan? Vasudeve Sarvam. That is Jnanavan. That's why it is very funny to, it's not funny, it is very interesting to know how people are speculating. After we know the philosophy of Prabhupada, philosophy given by Prabhupada, it is, when you preach, it is very interesting to see how much people are speculating. Everybody, Prabhu, I know Krishna is supreme. I know. But by chakras, Prabhu, my chakras are, what chakra? Hari chakra. What chakra? Of course, these are all there. We don't say there is no chakra. These are all there. Mooladhara. These are all true. We don't say. But these are all automatically adjusted. Automatically these are adjusted. Right? So if we are going to, that's why Prabhupada is calling it as mechanical process. Or mechanical process, because it's automatically it happened. For example, if you have a car, the moment you move the steering, the wheels are moving. And you just hold your hand in that wheel and then try to move. Is it not foolishness? Right? Just move the steering automatically. No, Prabhu. Wheels are important. I am trying to move the wheel directly with my hand. Is a fool, no? When you chant Hare Krishna, all the chakras adjusted automatically. That's why we say what? Yoginam, Api sarvesham, no, what is it? One verse before that, karmebhyo, karmebhya sahayogi. What is the verse? One verse before? Tapasvipyo digo yogi. Yeah. 646. Translation?
Yogi is greater than the ascetic. Yogi is greater than the ascetic, greater than the infinite, and greater than the fully worker. Therefore, Arjuna in all circumstances is yogi.
So this, you got it? See here. You take down all the verses. Story good? You like the story? Take notes. Okay. You have notes, right? Taking notes now. I'm not telling some stories here. No. Okay, take notes. So, this is very, very important. The devotees are, devotional service is very higher. Srimad Bhagavatam 6:14-5. Muktanam abhisiddhanam narayana parayanaha sudurlabhaga prasantatma kotishvapi mahamuni. A great sage among many millions who are liberated and perfect in knowledge of liberation. One may be a devotee of Lord Narayana or Krishna. Such devotees who are fully peaceful are extremely rare. Actually, this also we can still expand it. O great sage, out of many millions who are liberated and perfect in knowledge and liberation, one may be devotee of Narayana. Out of those, only very few understand Krishna. Out of those, only very few understand the Gokul Krishna. You know. Out of those, only few understand who is Gokula Krishna. And only out of those, very few understand the Gokula Krishna and the Vipralambha Bhav. And even those, out of those, only few got the mercy of pure devotees like Prabhupada. Otherwise, how much? It's very interesting to see how people are speculating. They will say chakra and then they say, I can see I am beyond the three modes of material nature. I am God for some time and dog most of the time. Right? Sometime I can experience, Prabhu, how big yogi I am. Huh? Yeah. Vishwamitra, after creating Biluswarga, he's created a Swargaloka that was considered to be fall down. After creating Biluswarga, it was foolish act. Creating Biluswarga is actually considered as a foolish act. He created Biluswarga, with all yogic power, he created Swargaloka, he created Ramba, Menaka, Urvasi, Kalpavriksha, everything he created. Just parallel in heaven, he created. Understand how much he is powerful. And then one rascal bringing some gold from the mouth, that was black magic, that was some cheap magic. The technologies were not at that time. The Sai Baba time. That is the truth. So, we should not be very much bewildered with all these things. That is why even though he got three sons, Narada is considered to be Priyatamaha. Why? Daksha? Why not Daksha? Why not the Kumaras? Kumaras, of course, later on they become devotees. Initially they were actually also impersonalists. Initially the Kumaras were impersonalists. They just went to Vaikuntha and just smelled the Tulsi leaf, they become devotees. See the power of Tulsi Maharani. They went to Vaikuntha, they got the smell of the aroma coming from Krishna's lotus feet, the Tulsi, and they become devotees of Krishna. That is the power of Tulsi Maharani. So, That's why we have Veda. In the Vedas, the lowest thing is Karma Kanda. Lowest thing is Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda means what? How to enjoy the material world without incurring sin. Much sin. That is Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda means how to enjoy this world without incurring sin. That is Karma Kanda. Karmi is different, Karma Kandi is different. Karmi is different, Karma Kandi is different. What is the difference between Karmi and Karma Kandi? Rishikesh Prabhu. Karmi and Karma Kandi, what different?
So karma is like completely unregulated, whereas the karma can't follows the dharma of the karma. So it's like regulated.
Also same. What difference?
Karmi does not care for any sinful activity or pious activities. He does not care for anything. He just wants to enjoy senses by doing any kind of sinful activity. But Karma Kandi wants to enjoy a higher sense gratification in Swargaloka. So in this life he tries to perform some pious activities in order to obtain a better body to enjoy or some higher body.
That is the difference. All beating around bush. Karmi is enjoying senses without any authority. Karma Kandi is enjoy the senses under the instruction of Vedas. For example, I can have sex with my wife as long as I want. That is Karmi. I can have sex only on this particular time, this particular reason, only for procreating child, otherwise I am not. That is Karma Kandi. So both are enjoying the senses, but one guy is regulated, one guy is regulated. You are saying, who is saying regulated? You are saying regulated. Regulated means what regulated? Regulated means you have to follow, abide the instruction of Veda. That's why the Karma Kanda section of Veda explains how to enjoy the senses. And still you can be promoted to the heavenly kingdom. Enjoy the senses. After this life, you can also go to heavenly planets and get better sense gratification. This was done by Prachana Barhi. So busy with all these Karma Kanda works. So busy with all Karma Kanda. You can go to that particular section, you can see that. It is chapter 4, Canto 4, chapter 25. Let's go to verse 4. Verse 3.
While the princes were undergoing severe austerities in the water, their father was performing different types of fruiting activities. At this time, the great saint Narada, master and teacher of all spiritual life, became very compassionate upon the king and decided to instruct him about spiritual life.
Narada is most merciful personality in the whole universe. His only job is to look for the fools and rascals. His only job is to go and pick up the fools and rascals. He is doing Karma Kanda sessions, fruitive activities. And then Narada is saying, what are you doing? Why are you wasting time? Then you go next verse, you can see, he's saying, Narada Muni asked King Prachana Barhi, my dear king, What do you desire to achieve by performing these fruitive activities? The chief aim of life is to get rid of all miseries and enjoy happiness. But these two things cannot be realized by fruitive activities. Aim of life is to get rid of miseries. What are you doing? I am doing this yajna. What do you want to become? I want to get Swarga Prapti. My dear sir, Indra is crying. Indra become pig. Indra become pig. Do you know Indra's wife was kidnapped by Hiranyakashipu? Indra was kicked out of heavenly planets. Maybe by the time you finish all the karma kanda and go there, Hiranyakashipu sitting there. You want to get Swarga Prapti, finish all the yajna. Oh my God, I am reaching the Hiranyakashipu. Welcome. Welcome to heavenly planet. Can I go back? Can I go back to earthly planet? No, not possible. Why you want to do this? Chief aim of life is to get rid of miseries and enjoy happiness. But these two things cannot be realized by fruitive activities. I mean, what about Indra? Even Narada was flattering Hiranyakashipu. You know that? Narada was telling, oh, you are great. You are very powerful. There in Bhagavatam, Hiranyakashipu. Prabhupada is writing, even the devotees have to do sometime like this. When there is a demoniac kingdom, this verse. If the demoniac kings are there, what to do? We have to go and flatter them, sometimes. Otherwise, how to survive? Narada also went and said, Hiranyakashipu, you are very powerful. You are so great. Is there in Bhagavatam. So, there is no happiness in this material world. Just like that is why it is said that you have to put the weight sometime on the head and sometime on the shoulder and sometime over here and sometime on a bag. But weight is always in your body. Just get some satisfaction. Some satisfaction. Just like they say what? The child, ready school. You go to school, you will be happy. Oh, okay, going to school and homework. What homework, sir? I thought I'll be happy in the school. I was happily playing before. No. After you finish the school, you'll be happy. Oh, really? Okay. And then after that, job. I have to find a job now. Yeah, find a job. So, miseries are always there. Misery is initially devoid of friends. Once you got so much friends, assignments. And once the assignment is done, then actually just search for university. After getting university, get a job. After getting job, the problem is to get money. After getting money, all miseries came. All miseries came inside the moment you get money in the hand. But these two things cannot be realized by fruitive activity. Prabhupada will, of course, you can read the purport later. It explains very beautifully. So, but the one thing is actually why Narada picked up Prachinapari, because he is not rascal, he is not a fool. King replied, oh great soul Narada, my intelligence is entangled in fruitive activities. I cannot think of anything else. The moment I close my eyes, I can see only Agni Kunda. I want to say Swaha, only I want to do that. The moment I close my eyes, I can see big Agni Kunda, and then therefore I do not know the ultimate goal of life. Kindly instruct me in pure knowledge so that I can get out of the entanglement of fruitive activities. So then Narada Muni started instructing. You see? And of course, he is saying further, go to verse number 7. Narada said, Bho Prajapate Rajan Pashun Pasya Dvayadavare. You can see here translation. Read this, Swamgoin Prabhu.
The great saint Narada said, O ruler of the citizens, my dear king, please see in the sky those animals which you have sacrificed without compassion, without mercy in the sacrificial activity.
So you think that you are doing all the sacrifices to get Swarga Prapti, but you see all of them in the sky. He is showing them all the animals.
All these animals are waiting your death so that they can avenge the injuries you have inflicted upon them. After you die, they will angrily pierce your body with iron wands.
That is Karma Kanda. Don't think karma kanda is no sinful activities. There is sinful activities also in the karma kanda sessions. Because the moment you want to enjoy the senses, misery is always coming along with it. The moment you have a tablet, side effect is always along with it. Side effect is there. The karma kanda is also having side effects. And then we saw what? Mangalam. Marriage means what? Sarva Mangal, Sarva Mangala Mangalya. See? Sarva Mangal. After that marriage, they cry. They want child, and after getting child, sleepless nights. Mother cannot sleep, father cannot sleep. And if they get twins, they are so happy. Oh, I got twins. What happened after twins? The mother wanted to sleep. The first child slept, second child woke up. Then the second child slept, mother is closing eyes, first child woke up. When the mother will sleep? And nowadays they don't want any relatives, no sister-in-law, no mother-in-law, nobody, only husband, wife, children. Anything in the world that is always covered by, that's why Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, Krishna is saying, the fire is always covered with smoke. The fire is always covered with smoke. Jnana is by Ajnan, always covered. There is nothing I go, I do karma kanda, I get only pious activities. No, you have to suffer also. That is why this Daksha Prajapati is so foolish. Even though he is the brother of Narada, he was cursing. In fact, Daksha was telling that you are not a sadhu, you are a sadhu. He was telling Narada, you are a cheater. You are acting like a devotee, but you don't know the dharma. You know that? You know? Go to Daksha Prajapati cursing. Where is it? I think third canto. Where is that part?
652.
6. Yeah, 6:5. Go to the last section. From 37 you can read. From 37. See, this is how the direct son of Brahma speaks, Daksha, on the great Mahabhagavat like Narada. Daksha Prajapati Daksha said, my sons were not at all freed from their 3 debts. Indeed, they did not properly consider their oblations. My son did not finish education. My son did not get a job. He did not clear the loan, but you made him full time. Right? Something similar? My son, is very small, young boy. You guys, made him full time. Sometimes the parents. Same Prajapati Daksha is saying, my sons were not at all freed from their 3 debts. Indeed, they did not properly consider their obligations. O Narada Muni, O personality of sinful actions. Who is going? You want me to choose? No, who is responsible? Okay. So how this Daksha is glorifying Narada? How is he glorifying? O personality of sinful action. You have obstructed their progress towards good fortune in the world and next, because they are still indebted to the saintly persons, the demigods and their fathers. devotee must take all these, Prabhu. Be ready for all these curses. Prajapati Daksha continued, thus committing violence against other living entities and yet claiming to be an associate of Lord Vishnu. What kind of devotee you are, acting like devotee? Right? They are saying, right? What kind of devotee you are? You are acting like devotees, you guys. You are not, I am real devotee. See, this is not something new, Prabhu. These are already spoken. Huh? You are claiming to be associate of Lord Vishnu, you are defaming the personal, supreme personality Godhead. You needlessly created mentality of renunciation in innocent boys, and therefore you are shameless and devoid of compassion. How could you travel with the personal associates of Supreme Lord?
Benefit others. Although you wear the dress of a devotee, you create enmity with people who are not your enemies, or you break friendship and create enmity between friends. Are you not ashamed of posing as a devotee while performing these abominable actions?
Huh? All the devotees of the Lord except you are very kind to conditioned souls. Everybody is kind. They are only teaching Bhagavad Gita, but you are telling them to renounce. What kind of rascal you are? How you can talk about renunciation? Every temple they give only tirtha, no? Tulsi tirtha they are giving. But you are giving yarn. What kind of rascal you are? Every temple they are blessing me to become successful materially, but your temple you are telling to give up material education. All are saintly personalities except you. Are we not getting these curses? Are we not getting these curses? And you dress like a devotee, putting tilak, but you are cheaters. They are all gundas. You create enmity among the family, and then you are breaking family bondage. You are breaking family bondage. You are not ashamed to say you are a devotee by doing this abominable action. Great.
If you think that simply averting this mystical renunciation will detach one from the material world, I must say that unless full knowledge is thorough, simply changing the dresses as you have done cannot possibly be detachment.
Okay, it will go on like that. Is blaspheme. See here, this is another thing. This is another version of the parents. Read this.
Although
I live in a household life with my wife and children, I honestly follow the Vedic because these yajna are called vratas, vows, and known as a Liya Vrata. Unfortunately, you have given me great displeasure by designating my sons for no reason. The path of renunciation, this can be protected once.
I am better devotee, Prabhu. I am better devotee than all of you. I am doing this puja, I am doing that puja. I am building temple, I am donating this, I am doing this and that, so many things. I am doing what you are doing, you just misguided my son for no reason. And you took them to path of renunciation, what a big thing. I am Grahavrata. And Prabhupada saying the purport is a Grahamedi. Sometimes householders are accused of being Grahamedis for Grahamedis who have satisfied itself family life without spiritual advancement. Grahasthas are however different because although Grahasthas live in the household life with wives and children, they are eager for spiritual advancement, wanting to prove that he had been magnanimous to Narada Muni. Prajapati stressed that when Narada had misled his first sons, Daksha had taken no action. He had been kind and tolerant. He was aggravated, however, because Narada Muni had misled his sons for second time. Therefore, he wanted to prove Narada Muni, although dressed like a sadhu, was not a sadhu. He himself, although householder, was a great sadhu than Narada Muni. And actually, he is not a Grahavrata, he is a Grahameti. by doing all the, yajna. And, so, and then we have what? Jnana. So what happened when you are doing karma kanda? Hare Krishna. When you are doing karma kanda, you get fed up after some time. Like, unless he got fed up, why the Prachana Parhi is asking, you please tell me, my mind is entangled. Why is he saying that? If somebody come and tell you, why you are wasting time with Krishna, I will give you better knowledge, what you will say? You will say, yes, please tell me. I am so much entangled with Krishna Bhakti, you please teach me something else. Do you say like that? Who is that? Somebody was. Atita Pondru was saying, actually when I was in ISKCON, I was asking Krishna to show the right path. When I was with this Kirtananda Swami camp, I was praying to Krishna to show me the right path. The moment I came to ISKCON, I don't feel like acting Krishna. I don't feel like asking Krishna to show the right path. Because he is already in the right path. After you come to the final conclusion, nothing further to ask. Chapter 7, verse number 2. Is it 7:2? Yeah. Yajnanam deham sa vijnanam idam bhakshyami aseshata yajnatva nehabhuyonya jnatavyam avasishyate. Yajnatva nehabhuyonya jnatavyam avasishyate. What is the meaning?
I shall now declare unto you in full this knowledge, both phenomenal and numinous. This being known, nothing further shall remain for you.
After knowing this, nothing further to be known. That's why the devotees are actually prashantaha. Evam prashantaha is always, prashanta means what? What is prashanta? Fully satisfied. Devotees are fully satisfied, there is nothing further to be known. Nothing further to be known. That's why they are always satisfied. But whereas karma kanda, jnana kanda, Krishna bhakto, nishkama, atayeva shanta, bhukti mukti siddhikami sakaliya shanta. Krishna bhakta, they are nishkam. They don't have any material desires. Atayeva shanta, they are happy. But bhukti mukti siddhikami, everybody is ashanta. Always looking for next step, next step. The karma kandis, after enjoying the senses, they get fed up with all this karma. And then they understand that all these are simply leading to misery. Then what is next? What is next? They start thinking, what is next? Then they go to Jnana Kanda. The Jnana Kanda, they understand this material world and spiritual world, why to give up this, what is soul, what is happiness, what is distress, what is this universe, creation, everything, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, everything inside. They are learning all these, how the chakras are working, how this Vastu Shastra and Jyotir Shastra, they learn all these things. Jnana Yoga. Then they also understand the demigods, they understand the three principal deities, and if they are fortunate, in one life they understand that Vasudeva is Sarvam. Then he is actually really called as, he completed the degree of Jnana Kanda. Jnanavan, that is called. Jnanavan means what? He completed the Jnana Kanda, graduated Jnana Kanda. Once you graduated Jnana Kanda, then what do you do? After knowing Vasudeva is supreme, what do you do? Engage in service. Upasana Kanda, worship. But if you are directly in the position of worshipping Vasudeva, why you should waste the time in Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda? By worshipping Krishna, what do you get? Worshipping Krishna, what do you get? Jnana. Tesham sadata yuktanam pachatam priti purvakam dadhami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayati devi. Worshipping Krishna, what do you get? Huh? Read this Karthi Prabhu.
Those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I get the understanding by which they can come to me.
It means when you worship Krishna, automatically Jnana Kanda, Karma Kanda, all included in that. And then what about, say, okay, we're getting knowledge, what about other things? Okay. What about other things? What about the money? What about the wealth? What about my bank balance? Will I get or not? You getting? You are getting? Okay. Huh? Where is it? यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्ण यत्र वार्तादनुद्धरः तत्र श्रीर विषया बुद्धि ध्रुवा नीति मतिर्मम. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme controller, because just Krishna is not sufficient, the devotee is also important. Cannot just say Krishna, 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 Krishna. No, sir, devotee is important. Without devotees, you cannot go to Krishna, because Arjuna is like a spiritual master. He got instructed by Krishna and he will instruct others. That's why the parampara. And there will also be opulence, victory, extraordinary power and morality. This is my opinion. So, karma kanda make you fed up. Lead to jnana kanda, that also make you fed up. Lead to upasana kanda. Then you get satisfied. But when you directly go to upasana kanda by the mercy of spiritual master, you get the jnana, the result of jnana kanda, result of karma kanda. What if you fail in karma kanda? If you are not doing the yajna properly, what will happen? Not nothing. You get all sinful reactions. Suppose you slaughter a cow, or slaughter a horse in the yajna, and then you forgot to chant the proper mantra. What will happen? You are not chanting the mantra properly. That sacrifice is becoming actually animal killing. You unnecessarily sacrificed a cow. Then you get the reaction of killing cows. Instead of getting the result of yajna, result of killing cow. Okay. What if you fail in bhakti yoga? What happens if you fail? This life, if you space out, what will happen to you?
Next life.
Before that, you go to heavenly planets. So whatever the successful karma can't get, the failure bhakti yogi get. Whatever the successful karma can't get, that is obtained by the failure bhakti yogi. I mean, what a better opportunity to become bhakti yogi. If you win, go to Goloka Vrindavan or Vaikuntha planet. And you get the opulence as Krishna. Enjoy the opulence as Krishna. Suppose if you join the temple, you get rasagullas, you get pizza, you get whatever Krishna is getting, everything you are getting. Sometimes you get something which Krishna is not getting. Prabhu, I'm offering it in the kitchen, Prabhu. Right? Anyway, that's also offered to Krishna. But whatever Krishna is getting, you are getting everything. You are getting nice fan, nice everything, nice vehicle, cars and bikes, AC, everything offered to Krishna, you are getting everything. But if you fail, what happens? Still you get everything. In this world also you will be happy. Next world also you will be happy. Next life also you are getting better birth. Come on. What is a better opportunity? That's why Narada is actually called as Priyatama. Only for this word Priyatama, class finished. Okay. We spoke only on the word Priyatama, the class is over. 1 hour. How much nectars are there in Bhagavatam? For this one particular word, Priyatamaha, how much we can speak? Okay. Tam Naradaga Priyataha Mritta Adanam. Narada very much pleased with his father, desired to know all about the energies of Vishnu. The master of all energies, Narada, was the greatest of all sages and greatest of all. Because he wanted to know about Krishna, he is successful. The successful is actually know about Krishna. Janmalabha parapumsam ante narayana spati. I think it's okay, we stop here. Now, Narada is very merciful and he is a spiritual master of great personalities. How do you know you are a great devotee? By the potency of preach. How much result you make? Vishnu Sakti. Why is what happened? Not getting typed? I don't know what I did. Let us see. Yeah. Okay. Only numbers are coming. Oh. What is the verse? Vishnu Sakti Vina? Krishna Sakti Vina? Yeah, here. Fundamental religious system in the age of Kali is the chanting of holy name of Krishna. Unless empowered by Krishna, one cannot propagate Sankirtana movement. In other words, to know if you are empowered by Krishna, you should be able to preach. If you cannot preach, it means you did not get the mercy of the Lord. Ability to preach. Whoever you see you chant, you preach about Krishna. What is the verse? Krishna Upadesh. Talk about Krishna. That is why the Narada is very, very merciful. That's why, he's saying what? That was Mauna Vratam, Maunam Charanti. That was Prahlad Maharaj saying 7:9:44. Prayena Devaga Munaya Swamukti Kama. Prayena means generally. Munayaga Swamukti Kama. There are so many munis. What they are doing? What they are doing? All the munis Swamukti Kama. They are desiring only for their own liberation. So I want to go back to Godhead. I want to be free. I want to get free. I am doing this. I am developing my chakra. I am moving my chakra. It's a motor fixed. And then what they do? Maunam Charanti. Close your mouth. Vijanena Prartha Nishtaha. But you see this verse, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, my dear Lord Narasimha Deva, I see that there are many saintly persons indeed, but they are interested only in their own deliverance, not caring for big cities and towns. They go to Himalayas or the forest to meditate with wow, silence, Maunavrata. Many devotees go to Vrindavan. They say that this is not good, Pondicherry is not good, I want to go to Vrindavan. Singapore is not good, I want to buy something in property in Vrindavan, I want to buy. What do you want to do? I will make a house, then I will stay with my wife, and then I will send my children to school. Come on, why you should go to Vrindavan for that? Come on. You want to make a house and shift with your wife and children and send the children to boarding school, CBSE syllabus, and work outside and make some money and pay income tax. Why you should go to Vrindavan for that? Simply cheating themselves. They want to enjoy the benefits of Vrindavan. They are not going to serve the Dham. You go Vrindavan to what? You go Vrindavan to serve the Dham, not enjoy the benefits of Vrindavan. They are not interested in delivering others. For me, however, I do not wish to be liberated alone, leaving aside all these poor fools and rascals. I know that without Krishna consciousness, without taking shelter of your lotus feet, one cannot be happy. Therefore, I wish to bring them back to shelter at your lotus feet. So, Prabhupada was very happy in Vrindavan. Why did he go to America? Prabhupada always think about giving this management to his disciples and go to Vrindavan. But he never did it. Never did it. Always busy in translation. Anyway, so that's why you see the potency to preach. That is very, very important. The moment you lose the potency to preach, what happened? Become third class.
They were not qualified.
Huh?
They were not qualified to do the.
Yeah, they were not ready to take up the responsibility of Acharya. They were not ready. So that's why Prabhupada did not retire from management. His job is not over, no. So you don't want to give up the job and go. But you cannot say, Prabhu, I'm not qualified to preach. Some people say, I'm not qualified to preach. Actually, you are a fool, you don't have knowledge. The fact is what? You don't know philosophy. And what is the problem? Not qualified to preach. What rascal? Prabhupada says that Saraswati, who is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he said Krishna. See, this is preaching. Just to go out and say Krishna is Supreme and chant Hare Krishna, what qualification you need? Even if you don't have mouth, also show by action. Na? Show by action to chant Hare Krishna mantra. So, moment you lose the potency to preach, moment you fail to preach, you will become what? Third class devotee. Third class devotee, anytime you can fall down. Right? Some devotees will come, suddenly disappear. Where is the devotee? Chala gaya. Gone away. Chara gaya. Chara, right? Fall down. In Sanskrit, chuta. Chara means fall down. No, in Sanskrit, chara is chara. Anyway, so the point is, they fall down. Anyway, we have to learn and to get the mercy of Narada Muni, how to preach. Right? And whoever you see, make them devotees. That should be the mood of preachers, not that whoever look at the pocket. Some devotees, sometimes they look from head to down, how much money we can take from him. That is not preaching. That is not preaching how much money, how we can use him in Krishna's service, how we can use this guy, how much he is worth. That is actually material consciousness. Your job is to make him devotee. Once you become devotee, automatically you will give for the temple. That is a proper way of preaching. This is a long time result. It may take some time. But this is a proper way. Not that, okay, Prabhu, take money. Prabhu, 10,000. Prabhu, 20,000, 30,000. After some time, it will go away. Prabhu, I cannot give. Why? Because no jnana. The best is actually make him understand why is he giving. Make him understand why is he chanting. You make sure you are chanting properly. Prabhu, are you chanting? Are you hearing? How are you? How is your family? How is everything? Are you getting renunciation? Are you getting detachment? Or only come to the temple, I am sending you prasadam, you please take this prasadam. That is preaching. What is that? Ultra devotion. Verse number 4. Dadati, pridigranati, guhyam machati prachati, munkte bojayate saiva, satvita, priti lakshanam. Satvita priti lakshanam. Shadvitam priti lakshanam. Dhati, pranigranati, guhyam, machati. This is devotional service, not that checkbook, transfer money, UPI, GPay. That is not. The devotee will run away after some time. You preach, automatically money, manpower, everything automatically comes. Clear? Any doubts?
Starting you said, right, there's quarrel in Kali Yuga, and you said of Sri Vaishnavism they have two divisions. Actually, I have a question. Are they both like properly bona fide or like what? Like in terms of Shastra? Can you tell something?
Because like one is empowered by Desikacharya, he is also bona fide Acharya. Another one is empowered by Manavala Mahamuni. how it can be, how, and I don't know much about them also. I don't know much detail about all of them. See, this cannot be avoided, Prabhu. It cannot be avoided. This Kali Yuga cannot be avoided. So it depends upon your nature, you stick to a movement. Like some people go to ISKCON, some people go to ISKCON. Why? Those who sincerely want to serve spiritual master, they come to ISKCON. Those who want to enjoy the benefit given by Prabhupada, they go to ISKCON. Right? That Adi Leela 12. It explains, right? Some of the Bhakti Siddhanta disciples, they want to enjoy the property. Some want to enjoy the property of Guru. They go to ISKCON. Many temples, many goshalas, many devotees. If you do kirtan only, following only, the 100 people will be standing. Go to Mayapur. But ISKM, only 10 guys. Some temple only 1 guy. Right? That too? That also run after some time. You see? Why ISKM, less people, but the sincere one to serve Srila Prabhupada mission, they end up in ISKM. The one whose Gaudiya Vaishnava is mixed with some Sri Vaishnava, they go to another place. Clear? So like that, there are, depends. Krishna is giving flavor. You choose what you want. You choose what you want. ISKM is there, ISKCON is there, HKM is there, HKC is there, and all these Prabhupadanagas also there. So-called IRMs and all those people. Prabhu, what you are doing? I am doing devotional service. What is your service? Every day I log in and find what the gurus are doing. Every day I am writing about this bogus guru, Jayapataka Swami is bad, Adhanath Swami is bad. This is my devotional service. I am exposing all the rascals because Prabhupada has to expose. Prabhupada has to expose, I am doing this full time. Without understanding the intention of the spiritual master. Just take some words from somewhere and then do something. Prabhupada said expose rascals. I am exposing rascals. Without understanding the intention of the spiritual master. If that is the case, if Prabhupada wanted just to expose, you should have written a book on Sai Baba. Another book on Ramakrishna. One more book on Vivekananda. Why you did not do that? When he was questioned, what do you think of Sai Baba? And Prabhupada said, I don't think of Sai Baba. What do you think of Sai Baba? I don't think of Sai Baba. Why you should think of Sai Baba? I think of Krishna. Why you should think about that? Because if there is a need, if that boy comes and then he is going this moment, that moment, then you preach him. Not that you make a big series on that. I'm going to make a big series on this. It's not proper. That is not devotional service.